Hello, my fellow Houstonians. Welcome to this Houston Sports State of the Union press briefing. I am the self-appointed president of Houston Sports Nation, Nick Stevenson. As always, thank you for joining me for a few minutes. We're going to talk about the Houston Texans because they absolutely have to win on Monday Night Football against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I know that is a tough task. Traditionally, the Texans have not performed well on Monday Night Football, and the Seattle Seahawks are no joke of a team. They're 4-2. Sam Darnold is playing really, really well, and that defense is scary, especially that front four against this inexperienced offensive line. Has me a little bit concerned, but all that being said, this offensive line has improved. It appears, at least against bad competition, that this offense has figured some things out, and they absolutely have to figure it out in this Monday Night Football game because the road is not going to get any easier. After this game, you're at home for 3 straight against the 49ers, the Broncos, the Jaguars. All 3 of those teams are currently 4-2 and all playing really good football. Then you go on the road for the Titans. That should be a win. Then you come back home for Thursday Night Football against the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. So that's 6 games where 5 of them are against really good football teams. Right now, the Texans are 2-3. It would mean so much for them to get this win against the Seattle Seahawks and get back to 500. Because even if you do that, like right now, I'm looking at these 6 games and I'm saying optimistically, if in these next 5 games, if in these next 6 games, you're able to go 4-2, and that's optimistically. If you go 4-2 in the next 6 games, you're only 1 game over 500. And you more than likely, unless there's an absolute collapse by the Indianapolis Colts, you more than likely have not caught up with them. So this is a very daunting task. I hesitate to say this, but if you lose this game, I know mathematically your season is not over. But looking at what's ahead of you and thinking about just what it would do to your confidence if you could win this game moving forward, the confidence you would have going up against the 49ers, against the Broncos, against the Jags, against the Bills. Every win, you're going to get more and more confident that you figured this thing out. And I know for the fans, that would be huge because right now, I know we are all very hesitant. Most of the Texans fans I've talked to are really scared about this game. I haven't talked to many who are optimistic that the Texans will win this game, and with good reason. The Texans have been awful on offense. When I was doing Texans Bloodline, I was actually shocked to discover that they're 20th in the league on offense. I thought they would be much worse than that. The defense is legit, though. The 4th best defense in the league. They've allowed the fewest points in the league. If we can get that effort on defense and just a smidge of a better effort on the offensive end, you don't have to be the best offense in the league. Just be middle of the road. This Houston Texans team has an opportunity to claim back their season and claim back their original goals of being Super Bowl contenders, getting to an AFC championship for the first time. Hell, I mean, as Texans fans, obviously we'll take that. So this game is huge. I cannot even possibly overstate that. It may seem like hyperbole, but the Texans have to beat the Seahawks. And I don't care how they do it. I don't care if it's an ugly game. I don't care if it's a last-second field goal. I don't care if they win by a safety. Win this game. The amount of confidence that will give you moving forward against some really good football teams. And you can't count out the Titans. The Titans have 1 win right now, if I'm not mistaken, and it's the NFL. Any given Sunday, you're going to their building. You definitely don't want that to be one of those trap games. But you have an opportunity. If you go off on a run here, I just got a tingle down my spine thinking about if you win 6 straight. I'm not expecting that. Go 4-2. And after these 6 games, right before you go to Phoenix to play the Cardinals, if you're a game over 500 and you're in the hunt, that's going to feel really, really good. But if you lose this game, I'm not saying the season's over, but it's just going to be really depressing. One reason it's going to be really depressing is because right after that, on October 26th, I will be hosting a Houston Texans watch party at timeout number 3 right here in my hometown of Deer Park. They say we can't turn up in Deer Park. I beg to differ, and I think we're going to show them that on October 26th versus the 49ers and the very next week on November 2nd versus the Broncos. So you guys, please come out there and support. We will be live streaming as well. Me and my good boy, Corey Mixed It. I am so appreciative for him joining me in this venture, coming to my hometown. We're going to turn it up and we're going to have a great time out at Timeout. You guys don't want to miss it. There's going to be drink specials. We'll be doing some giveaways. We're going to have some games, and we're going to give you that NRG feel, give that game day feel right here in your hometown of Deer Park. So I hope you guys can come out for that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the Houston Sports State of the Union. Support all my other work, the Twin Toros, Texans Bloodline, Houston Sports State of the Union podcast. I'm doing my best to get out here and make this content. I have great news. I will now be able to go live on TikTok because I just reached 500 followers. That is thanks to all of you. If you're watching this on TikTok, I thank you guys so much. Please continue to support and share. I love you guys, and let's go Texans.